Students and teachers, we have this big road in the back of the school, and it is designed for emergency vehicles to get back around when the moment arises that we might need that.
And buses.
And right now, Coach here says it's a struggle to get back around there.
It is. There's lots of students still parking in the back that needs to be parked in the student parking lot, which is on the west side of campus. It's
That's
beautiful,
correct.
nice and big.
Beautiful, brand new real estate that has been repaved. It's got beautiful new lines for parking spots.
It's got like these white lines that you park in between.
It's absolutely amazing. And most students, with the exception of Alayla, is able to park in between those lines. All you need to do is move your vehicle from the road, and I stress that it's a road. Like you don't drive down Church Road and then at some point you just say, I think I'm good here, and then you stop in the middle of the road and you get out and you walk into a building. You literally pull into one of these large pads that have been paved and lined off. We call them a parking lot. And Horn Lake has a beautiful parking lot right over there to the west
and they've got
of the building.
They've got these white lines that you can pull your car into.
Right. We've marked it off to designate a spot specifically for your vehicle. And Mr. Tonguet wanted us, just make aware that teachers and coaches, we need you to also not be on that road because in the event that an emergency vehicle needs to get around, it's going to be hard for them to do so.
I'm guilty of that too sometimes, parking back there.
I used to park back there.
But I'm not going to do it anymore because
So,
the parking lot have these white lines. And you just
and all you have to do is pull into that parking designated
or back.
area.
You can back.
And not only that,
good at it.
we have enough spaces. You can choose a space.
Yeah.
There's enough spaces where you can say, you know what? If I don't like space number 27, I can go over there to space number 28.
You have a choice.
At the student parking lot, the west side of the building. Beautiful parking lot.
Beautiful, and they have these two white lines.
And you park your car in between them.
Or back it up.
Oh.
If you're
Some people probably need to learn how to back into a spot because they're not very good at backing out.
Yeah. There's no parallel parking required either.
There is no parallel parking required unless you're on the road, which is where you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
So again, the back road is a no-no, but the student parking lot out there to the west is a yes.
Yeah. Yes squared.
ROTC is heading to New Orleans. We currently have a book drive sponsored by the Mayor's Youth Council. Mr. Tonguet unveils a new round of teacher shoutouts. And Coach Faulkner says his goodbyes as Chad officially retires. Today, Wednesday, January 25th, 2023, EVTV starts now.
You feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at a getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-fold weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. Whoa, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Wednesday, January 25th, 2023. I'm Ethan, and today's top story highlights ROTC as they prepare to head to New Orleans this weekend.
Hey, my name's Ethan, and we're here to talk about the upcoming ROTC trip. We're going to be leaving on the 27th, or we'll be leaving on the 27th and coming back on the 29th. I don't know. We're going to be going down to New Orleans for a regional competition at Jesuit High School. It's pretty similar to the other competitions we've done. We do basic drill, the color guard, exhibition, regulation stuff, but there also will be PT competing at this one as well.
So some of the importance of the regional competition is that it's not just like some of the other competitions that we've had where we just go to some nearby school, we just drive there that morning. This one is actually an overnight stay. We end up staying 2 nights down there, and also it is the top schools inside the entire region that will be at the competition. So we'll be going against some of the strongest competition we've had all year. We've had a good winning streak, and this is going to be one of our hardest competitions of the year. So we have been preparing constantly and doing a lot of late practices to prepare for it, and I believe that we're going to do really good at it.
Yeah, going back to what you said about some of the top people, yeah, this is from people from other states. We're in part of Regional 5, and that includes Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, a lot of the southern states. So we're getting competition from all around the southern Midwest area, and it's just going to be pretty difficult for us. But we're going to be doing a good competition, and like he said, I'm pretty sure we're going to do pretty good.
I'll say so far right now, I believe that there is 12 total schools, including us. So we have 11 other teams you have to compete in each category. So we definitely have a lot of people that we're going to be competing with. So let's see how it goes.
The Mayor's Youth Council is currently holding a book drive. Now, you weren't in the room because Alayla always comes in right on the bell or right after the bell. But I was asking about Mayor's Youth Council, and Dylan back there behind the camera got really huffy. I'm Mayor's Youth Council, Lewis. I'm Mayor's Youth Council. I'm the public relations officer. I said, tell me about the book drive. I don't know anything about the book drive.
So you all, we are currently having a book drive that ends January 31st, where you bring brand new books to your first block class. And if you have the most books in the school, you get a Chick-fil-A party. And who doesn't want free Chick-fil-A? So this is brought to you by the Mayor's Youth Council, and it's a great way to give back to your community.
Now, let's ask the hard questions. What are they going to be doing with the books once the drive ends?
Boom. We taking them to La Bonner.
She knew it. Did you know that, Dylan? We want new books. This is a new Nicholas. Well, it's not a new Nicholas Sparks book. It's a new book. It's not a new Nicholas Sparks book. It's called The Lucky One. It was on the New York Times bestsellers. It was on sale at Target. So I brought that. Mr. Lewis donated that one to the book drive.
Well, thank you, Lulu.
So it's for a very good cause. We are wanting to collect as many books as possible. The winning first block class gets chicken biscuits or something. I don't know. Chick-fil-A party or something?
They get a Chick-fil-A party. And also, try to get in Mayor's Youth Council next year. It's a really good opportunity, and I've enjoyed myself. I definitely learned a lot more about Horn Lake, and I've been living forever, and I'm learning brand new stuff.
And it looks really good on your resume.
Oh yeah, I talked this group up on my resume.
Also, Dylan said that he couldn't bring any books to our class this morning because our classroom was too small.
Me either. I don't want to,
I told him it was a lame excuse.
All right, Horn Lake High School, we're here today with some more of our family shout-outs. I've done a poor job of doing these frequently, Christmas break and all that, so I got some excuses, but I got quite a few of them here today, and we always want to continue. This is important for our culture and just showing teachers how much we appreciate their hard work and that it does not go unnoticed. Some of these are small things, some are great things, but all of them are very vital to the success of Horn Lake High School and all the great things you're doing. So thank y'all, everybody. If I read your name on a shout out, or the people that I'll read next week or whatever. So thank you to everybody. The first one goes to Miss Sharonda Riley. We have two Miss Rileys. This is Miss Sharonda Riley, our math teacher. Thank you for caring for our kids, being a team player, and thank you for taking on a state testing class when it wasn't the original plan. So thank you for that's an ultimate team player. Thank you. This one goes to Mr. Chalmers. Mr. Chalmers, English teacher, for creating a vision board for your students. That is a good resource and tool. We appreciate that. Mr. Irvin, for doing a great job with our chess team. So if you didn't know, we have a chess league in DeSoto County, and so Horn Lake goes and takes kids there and compete in the chess tournament. Horn Lake High School had 3 out of the top 5 chess players in the tournament out of the district. So Horn Lake High School, 3 out of the top 5 came from Horn Lake High School. I'm making this number up, but I think it was somewhere between 72 and 80 people that participated. 3 out of 5, Horn Lake. So good job, Mr. Irvin, with the chess team. I'm running out of time on my segment, so I'm going to go quickly. Thank you, Miss Pollen, for being amazing with our littlest Eagles. Miss Pollen, of course, takes care of our child care and our teachers, kids, and all that, and does a tremendous job. This goes to Mr. McGowan. We have 2 Mr. McGowans. This is the B Hall math teacher, Mr. McGowan. For assuring my transfer student they would do great in his class. So student got moved over and he assured they'll be fine. I got him. Thank you for taking on that student and ensuring they'll do great. This goes to Miss Mullen, one of our SPED teachers, always keeping her kids' best interest in mind above all else. And that's what we strive to do every day. Kids are first. We're in the business of taking care, caring on them, growing them, socially, academically, behaviorally. So thank you, Miss Mullen, for keeping their best interests in mind. Miss Z, for keeping my 4th block every day at dismissal. Thank you, Miss Z. She watches the last couple of minutes of whoever that is, 4th block at dismissal. I appreciate it. This goes to Miss Rainey, another math teacher, for caring for our kids. Miss Rainey has a whatever I can do spirit, and she took on multiple preps and state testing classes. Got a couple here for Dr. McIntyre. Our counselors, all of our counselors have been working extremely hard, getting us going this semester. So Dr. McIntyre, for putting up with my constant math changes, her heart for our kids shows and is much appreciated. Also to Dr. McIntyre, her amazing energy, support, and guidance. Thank you. And Dr. McIntyre being so dedicated and working so hard in the counseling complex. Your hard work does not go unnoticed, Dr. McIntyre, and for keeping the counselor office running smooth when we are down a few counselors. Thank you, Dr. McIntyre. The next one goes to Miss Sarton. Miss Sarton is one of our math coach here. Miss Sarton, thank you for being an excellent resource and go-to on the math hall. You work so hard so that geometry does not fall behind. Great job, Miss Sarton. Miss Gifford, our English coach, for always being positive and helping the English department stay sane. Thank you. Mr. Heron, one of our amazing assistant principals, for holding our students to a higher standard and making the expectations matter. Of course, students, we talk a lot about expectations and not rules because you know the expectations. Our students have done a great job rising to those expectations, and a lot of that is because great administrators, assistant principals like Mr. Heron, who hold our students to a higher standard and make sure the expectations, they're reminded of them and they matter. Mr. Maddox, another great assistant principal, for helping the English teachers manage their classrooms. For Mr. Tungett, he is our principal, Thank you for always making sure our school is a safe environment for our teachers and students. We love you. So, for the record, I've only got 2 of these this year. I appreciate this one. The other one was for giving candy. So, I'm glad I could help out wherever, but this was a little more sincere, so I appreciate that. All right, the last 2 go to Miss Thompson, another great administrator, assistant principal for us. Miss Thompson, for being very supportive AP and always smiling. Enjoying my year so much because of you. And that is from Miss Carawala. She signed her name to it. Miss Thompson, then this last one. Miss Thompson, thank you for taking care of behavior issues and holding students to a high standard. Thanks for all you do for Horn Lake High School. So thank you to all these teachers and all of our wonderful teachers. If you haven't filled out a family shout-out form, please, we encourage you to do that. Everybody loves to hear, and we need those words of affirmation from time to time, whether we want to admit it or not. But it's great hearing the positive things do not go unnoticed. Thank you, Horn Lake High School. Sorry for taking so much time, but we want to honor these great teachers.
Good. This week's featured vocabulary words are disinclined, dismay, and disposition. Disinclined, unwilling or negative about something. Dismay, consternation and distress, typically that caused by something unexpected. Disposition, a person's inherent qualities of mind and character, an inclination or tendency.
I wanted to make a few remarks today regarding Chad. Chad has worked tirelessly in this office for the better part of 16 plus years. Chad was always the first one here and the last one to leave. When times were tough, he was always there to help take the weight off. I remember the night when, I don't know, last year it was a long day. We had some pipes bust out on the fields and I was working late. And I came inside, and Chad didn't say a word. I just knew he was there, and he comforted me. It was a good night. I remember the time when we came in after a long, long game, a tough, hard-fought game. Chad was there for the other coaches as well. Homecomings, Chad was there. Bus training, Chad was there. State testing, Chad was there. Pep rallies, of course, Chad was there. When people were tired after a long day, students, faculty, administration, Chad was there. I realize that there have been others to come and take his place here at the Eagle family, but there will never be another Chad. Chad, congratulations on your retirement. We're going to miss you, buddy. One last time for Chad. One last time.
Hey, roll! Come roll this piece of crap chair out to the dumpster.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, there's a lot of important information we need you to know. Mayor's Youth Council is hosting a book drive. Bring your new books to your first block class. The drive will end at the end of the month. Students, we're having a pep rally this Friday during second block for juniors and seniors. Be sure to wear your Horn Lake Spirit gear. If you're looking to plug into the workforce or you have questions about work or career opportunities for both now and post-high school, scan the QR code to set up meetings with our new career coach, Miss Hennessy. Seniors, it's now time to start sending us pictures for the senior video. You can send pictures and videos to our email account, hornlaketv@gmail.com. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
You feel Feel alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-four way. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. Whoa. Too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousines. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. High off life in the spot, dope. Running out the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit.